Guys, so this is basically everything I eat in a day. Okay. Now, it's a pretty simple diet. I stick to it most of the time. Typically I do the same thing. But starting with, let's see, I will do smoothie. So I typically do 3 of these a day, most days, unless I'm really hungry. So it's pretty simple. It's just juice, yogurt, and then frozen berries. And so, you know, I'll do about 8 ounces of yogurt, and this is just, I think it's Chobani, but you know, I do other yogurts too sometimes that are higher in proteins. So this ends up being about 500 calories, 20 grams of protein, which is pretty good. You can do 3 of those a day, so that's 1,500 calories, 60 grams of protein. And they're easy, simple, fast to make. Now the next thing I do is this. So this is protein powder, whatever works for you. This stuff I like because it's you know, pretty high in protein and it tastes decent. It's 200 calories for 40 grams of protein, which is pretty good, you know, compared to a lot of other protein powders. If you were in a cutting stage, this would be good because it's going to provide you the proteins with pretty low calories. And you know, that's not why I do it, because my goal is to gain weight, so I'm trying to do more calories. But typically you just mix about half this, fill this with water about halfway, put 2 scoops in, works out pretty well. And so I do 1 of these a day. I used to do 2 of them a day, but I think 1 is enough. So that's that. Now in the mornings I always do a cup of coffee when I go work out. I'm not like right when I get up I drink coffee, but like whenever I work out, I definitely having a coffee. And you know, it's just basically from Costco. It's pretty cheap, but yeah, any coffee works, or pre-workout, whatever your thing is. Now next we have eggs. So my goal this week was to be eating 18 eggs a day. I haven't quite got to that. You know, I've been doing about 8 to 10 a day, but I've noticed since I started eating them, I've had more energy. I think it's increased my testosterone. Now it saves, for how I do it is I just crack it open, put it in here, blend it and drink it, which people think I'm crazy for, which I, you know, kind of am, but because it doesn't really taste that good when you do that. But I mean, you can cook them too. It's just gonna gonna take more time. And these are like organic just because I'm eating a bunch of them, but you don't have to eat the organic ones. Now I typically only eat 1 solid meal a day, and that's just because you know, works better with my stomach, with some health problems that I have. But you know, I wish I could do more than that, but you know, I usually don't feel that good if I eat more than 1 solid meal a day. And so this kind of shakes and smoothies and things like that have helped me get the calories in I need in order to be able to have the energy, because when you are working out really intensely, your body needs a lot of calories, and that's something that took me a while to figure out, because I would always, you know, wouldn't feel as energetic until I started consuming more calories. And that's, you know, you need those calories to put on the weight, you know, to have the energy to work out, obviously. But anyway, next thing is ground beef. So here's this. I got 20 servings of it. I think it was like 5 pounds, and it was like $20 at Walmart. I'm probably not going to get that kind again, just because it wasn't super good. There was like chunks of bone and stuff in it, but you know, I'd had this in here. Next week what I want to do is I want to do more like meal prep stuff. So, you know, get like plastic containers, put it in there just to save you time, so I can just grab it, eat it, you know, throw it away, be done, instead of having to, like, you know, open this up, scoop it out and measure it, put it on a plate, you know, all of that stuff. So just for efficiency, but that's just me. All right, now this is something that, you know, I only do. It's called GI Restore. It's not a protein powder or nothing. It's just for stomach and kind of stomach health. Has a lot of different healthy ingredients, like a multivitamin, that for people with like GI problems. So don't worry about this, but we got creatine. So I usually do 2 scoops of this in my smoothie just in the morning. I only do that once a day. You know, you can find, I got this one on Amazon, so works out pretty well. Now, when it comes to pre-workout, I'd like to do honey and salt. So honey is going to give you, it's very high energy, very high sugar, higher calorie too, but it's natural. And this is gonna give you really good blood flow. It's gonna do something where it binds to, you know, the sugars in your blood and gives you really good blood flow. So I noticed that ever since I started doing this, and I also do these before the workout too. So these have good carbs and sugars and some dairy in them, which is also gonna give you good blood flow and, you know, good pump. So this here, this is just a honey. I got it like Hy-Vee, and then this salt, this is just like Himalayan pink salt. Got it at Costco, and I like the kind that's like this, not like the super fine stuff. Just because this, I don't know, it's more satisfying to eat. But this salt is actually, it sounds weird, but salt actually keeps you more hydrated. So you want to do this in the morning or before your workout, and then after you do a little bit of salt, you want to get some water and stay hydrated. And that's actually it's gonna hydrate you, and then it's also going to do kind of similar with the honey, where it's gonna make your blood flow better and, you know, giving you a better pump. Now finally, these are just like dark chocolates. You know, throughout the day, you're gonna want something like, especially now with like high sugar foods being so prevalent, we're addicted to sugars. And I know there's supplements out there that I've seen that will like kill those cravings, but that's probably not very healthy. And so for me, I just have 2, 3, 4 of these after my meal. And so, you know, 4 pieces of this is 170 calories. So yeah, I mean, for me, I'm trying to get higher calories. I was just south of 5,000 calories yesterday. So, you know, that's a food, a lot of calories. I only had 1 solid meal. You know, so this stuff is good. It's a good source of protein, calories, fats, all of that. So yeah, that's what I do. You kind of gotta experiment on your own, figure out what works, what you like, what you don't like. And yeah, not like I would really like to do this diet if I could. You know, it'd be nicer to just eat what I wanted to, because this stuff really doesn't taste that good. But, you know, I think of food more as energy, not as food. So, you know, food is going to supply you with energy for your body, for your brain. It's going to affect your physical health, your mental health, you know, how long you live, all of that. So that's just something I keep in mind. You know, I'm real picky about it because I've had health problems in the past. So I'm like, you know, real consistent about my diet and what I eat as well as my exercise. But, you know, it's just kind of a peace of mind for me. Anyway, you know, you just got to make sure you're getting the calories in. And yeah, working hard. Good morning. Today is September 1st. It's a good day for a good day. And yeah, it's going to be a good month. You know, August and July went pretty well, but you can make this one even better. I'm about to go hit biceps and triceps today. So I'm going to do my split a little bit differently, but should be good. It's about 11 right now. I got here a little later than I wanted to. I wanted to, you know, start this, get to the gym a little earlier, but didn't quite happen, you know. But anyway, just trying to stick to the calendar, stay disciplined, do that. But you know, every once in a while, there's going to be times where, you know, you're going to be able to stick to it. But that's all right. Just get better, work on that, learn from it, and yeah. Things are going good. I will update you guys after. Stay uncomfortable.
Где черный пес? Успокойтесь. Здесь нет никаких собак. Запомните, вы не бросите пить, очень скоро умрет. Слово «ру» его смерть для вас означает одно и то же. говорят, слово «ром» из сердца для вас означает одно и то же.
Just finished up. Good, absolutely annihilated the biceps and triceps today. I'm still got a pretty good blood flow going. Anyway, it's good. Push. I did 5 sets of biceps, 4 sets of triceps. Something I've been trying to start doing now is more triceps, because triceps makes up 2/3 of your arm. So, you know, if you can have bigger triceps, you're gonna visually look like you have bigger arms, you know, which I would guess a lot of you are going for. But, you know, since I started focusing more on like back and legs and chest, and then I kind of you didn't do biceps and tricep for the last month, and I noticed that my arms didn't feel as full. So they were still like vascular and stuff, but they just weren't as full because they weren't being used as much. About to go back, kind of take care of some tasks, you know, kind of get the rest of the day figured out what I'm gonna do with it. It's kind of nice to have a day off. You know, I don't got classes or nothing today. I'm gonna DoorDash. That's something you guys should look into. You know, it's a good way if you're a teenage. Well, you got to be 18 for it, but it's a good way if you're just trying to make a few extra bucks. You know, I'll do it for about an hour or two each day, Monday through Friday. I usually don't do it on weekends, but you know, it's a good way to make a few extra $100 a week. And even if you already have a full-time job and you want to make some extra money to fund your business, or you know, you got something you want to buy, it's a great way. Good thing for that. Just kind of as a college student, that's what I've been doing to make a few bucks, and then hopefully eventually once I get the brand up and going and I can, you know, consistently be pumping out content like this, then hopefully I won't have to be doing any DoorDash, because, you know, it's not a bad gig. You get to work on your own time, but it's all right. I mean, you know, you're making money, so you can't complain, but it is kind of a pain sometimes. But anyway, staying uncomfortable today, and we are out.